this is not a drill in terms of this Graham-Cassidy bill, and it's gotten even bleaker. One of the things that was going to perhaps undercut the passage of Graham-Cassidy was that states could use this block-granted money to start single-payer systems. And, of course, there's an amendment that Kennedy from Louisiana has added or will offer to Graham-Cassidy that would bar states from using money to create single-payer systems because states' rights, right? I mean, it's not even worth going into the sheer hypocrisy here. And also, speaking of sheer hypocrisy, you know, John McCain, who voted down the skinny repeal bill from a procedural standpoint, and the procedural standpoints are all the same. The implications of the bill are just as bad. There will not be time for the CBO to tell folks how many people are going to lose their insurance on this bill. There will not be time from the CBO to find out exactly how much this is going to cost in terms of premium rate increases. Everything has got to be sort of divined from earlier bills. And are you ready for this? You remember how they were talking about the Democrats rammed it down the throat and 100 pages long and not enough debate, even though it was the Affordable Care Act was passed over the course of a year. The legislation was out there. Wait till you hear how much time is left, because this is an amendment to the reconciliation bill. This is gets a little bit parliamentarian-ish here. But the majority of the debate allotted for this bill was actually used up during the skinny repeal. But there is some left. Here is Senator Brian Schatz on Chris Hayes' program last night telling us how much time is left for the debate. You got to hear it to believe it.
I think we will have anywhere from literally by rule 90 seconds to 2 minutes of debate on this legislation. Now that is an abomination. That is legislative malpractice.
I want people to be clear on this, and Senate procedure can be arcane, and it is arcane in this case because you're dealing with reconciliation. But by rule, I want people to understand this. There are essentially 90 seconds. Everyone just clock that in your head. That's 90 seconds of debate left for this entire legislation before the Senate. Is that accurate?
That's accurate.
There's going to be 90 to 120 seconds of debate on a brand new bill that will impact, at the very least, 20% of our economy. It will touch the lives of probably every American in the country. It's conceivable states might just say, we're going to keep the patient protections in the Affordable Care Act. But this bill, this Graham-Cassidy bill, will undo all of the stuff about lifetime caps, yearly caps, about making insurance within reach and accessible to people with pre-existing conditions. It will undo the stuff about older people can't be charged more than a certain multiplier of what little younger people are being charged. All of the patient protections gone. Are you under 26? Are you on your parents' insurance program? You over 21? You out of the house? Sorry, bye-bye. All of it gone. Medicare, by 2027, gone. Gone. Excuse me, Medicaid. This is has far worse impact than frankly, the bill that they already voted down. And they may vote for this one with 2 minutes of debate. Hi, folks. Sam Seder here. We still need your help on our Patreon page. YouTube ads have come back, but not nearly as much as we had before. So if you can help us out, any little bit helps. Head over to our Patreon page right at this URL, and you'll help us keep helping you by making videos